Spain have been so impressive, just doing the basics right. But this Argentine side, we know how world-class they are. This will be a great one.
Yeah, Spain, we were discussing, not a side that didn't go to the Olympics, but have kept a lot of their players, and I've said, have just been brilliant. Joint top of the table in the World Series. Two teams that know each other very well. Mare trying to get his knee to the ground. He's not going to be able to. Finally, Assadsu gives it a nudge, and that's a turnover. One of the new interpretations. After 5 seconds, it's deemed a turnover.
It's great work from that guy. Paul Pla missed him yesterday after taking a knock on the first day, but you can see he just gets under Mare, holding them up. And the referee gave him a warning, and they just couldn't produce the ball in time.
Crouch.
Big turnover for Spain here.
That was a bit of an issue in Perth and a little bit silly at times. So the referees have had a good discussion with the coaches and got that solution that I think is a good one. Spain in attack. Two men doubling around, but space is taken away from the Argentinian defense. There's a tackle without the ball from Alvarez.
Without the ball.
Yeah, Spain are going to get another penalty here. Opting for the midfield scrum, which is always a difficult place to defend from. I've just been so impressed with the lack of mistakes, really, from Spain. That was an uncharacteristic one here, but luckily, because Alvarez hit the man early there, they're getting the ball back with another opportunity.
And for the Spanish, they reached their first ever Cup semifinal in Los Angeles last year, and they have been in every one since. That gives you an idea of where they're performing.
Sit.
Clean strike. Paul Pla moving into space, coming around the corner, hits his man flat. That is La Forga. Terrific. Pass behind and into touch.
Oh, just a mistake there, but just a little miscommunication. Lopez thought it was going to be a late switch there, and the gap may have been there, but Argentina going to have their first opportunity to attack here.
Nathan, you played against this team many times. You don't want to give Argentina more ball than they deserve.
No, you don't. They're such a well-rounded team. They've got danger men everywhere, and they also have the men up front here going to do the hard yards.
Arriba is the call, and off they go. Alangini comes around. That's been knocked forward. Oh, sorry, he's going to call the lifting pod was taken down by the Spanish, so penalty.
6.
Wow, and that's fortunate for Spain there. I thought it may be a knock-on, and we've seen a few cards come from that so far this tournament. Mare's having a chat with him here, pleading his case. And Pellegrini's going to take the Argentine team into Spanish territory.
There you go.
No Rodrigo Isco on this side, but they do have Gonzalez and, of course, Marcos Moneta, who stepped up big time in their quarterfinal, came on as a sub, actually, changed the reflection of things. There is the power base of Luciano Gonzalez. It's this combination of power and pace, so hard to defend. Take one of those elements away, they seem to beat it with the other one. Alvarez wriggling towards the line. Good counter rock has lodged that one loose, and Spain have their hands on it as the player on the ground is playing the ball. You must be on your feet to play it, and Mare's just learned that.
Oh, and he's disappointed because he thinks he was unlucky to not get a call there at that previous breakdown. But Spain, something they've been doing all weekend and all season, to be fair, turning the ball over in big moments. So and that's a great kick, clearing the ball from their line. It was a good initial carry here from Alvarez. You can see Mare feels like something happened here, and no, it was all fair there. A well-timed counter ruck, and just knocking that ball loose from his hands.
Well, this is like Cup rugby, a tense affair 4.5 minutes played. Not much flair on display at all. Mistakes from both teams. Who's going to step up? So we have the number 2 and number 3 ranked teams in the world. It's better energy from the Spanish, but Paul Pla blows a tire, as we say up here in these parts. More scrappy ruck play, and now the kick through from Pallandini. Who's going to get there? Gonzalez thought about picking it up, but he gave it another soccer nudge, and I don't think he's got it down. He's claiming it. Maybe some interference. Not sure what you saw, Nate.
So
Yeah, he's not looking overly confident
and it
there.
was already in goal. So it's a 22.
Gonzalez, yeah, you could tell
20.
just by the body language.
22, yeah.
And it's going to be a 22 here for the Spanish side.
So that means it was kicked in, taken in by Argentina, and then came out the back.
Yeah, looks like it was the right call there.
Number 12, you're being subbed.
And that is Eduardo Lopez, who's getting a breather.
Hold. Hold. We're doing a sub. I'll tell you when to go, okay?
Jay Jacobs laying down the law.
Thank you. Time back on. Good to go.
Ooh, a little bit of obstruction, but it's all gone well for Spain. Mineta does brilliantly well to get back. Uses his pace to get in the passing lane there and steal the ball. Both sets of players off their feet. Spain with the ball. Overlap for the moment. Can they punish them? Pla out wide, knowing he didn't have enough space.
Counter is good.
The counter ruck is brilliant from Argentina. Absolutely brilliant, not only to execute, but to get there.
7 offside.
God, these teams are this is a scrappy game, Gareth. Their styles are so similar. It was a great chase back there from Mineta, but just a massive tackle there to create the turnover. The Spanish side piled into that breakdown. I thought Pla was going to be in, but again, Argentina showing why they're number 1 in the world, along with Fiji and Spain there, creating that turnover. And like you mentioned, just a bit of a chess match at the moment.
Spain.
Well, that's a record that's improved significantly over the last 2 seasons. Almost 50% win rate, which is very impressive indeed. So, dying seconds of what has been a really kind of bizarre, scrappy first half as they bundle into the LED advertising boards.
There we go.
All's good. We're going to have a lineup.
And you can just tell the Spanish boys are up for this. I mean, they've been playing so well, but they feel like they owe
14.
Argentina one here. You mentioned the record between the two, and Argentina definitely had the edge, but Spain looking to change that here.
17 times Spain have tried and not beaten the Pumas. And they get a late first half try to open their account. Wow. Finally some space. Dancing backwards at it, but Mineta's on the case. Oh, Ramos throws it into touch, but how about Mineta using his pace? Incredible work. Finally some drama at the end of the first half, which will end Spain 0, Argentina 0. Looked like Spain were away at the end of that first half, but great defensive effort from Marcos Mineta. And it wasn't to be another scrappy outcome.
Yeah, and that was a great restart there from Mare. And a great contest. Argentina, one of the best kickoff teams on the series.
Make sure you bound.
This game, it's just, Spain have just been winning games. They've been finding a way to win these tight games all season. They'll be pretty happy with where they're at so far in this one, but Argentina with the first opportunity to attack you in the second half.
And what a difference, Nathan. We see the last time they played in Perth, our last event, 47 points on the board. We have 0 thus far, about 8 minutes into this one. Luciano's held up. The one voice we didn't hear in the huddle for Argentina was a man you know pretty well, Santiago Gomez Cora, who's unable to travel with the team. I know he was getting messages through digital means. I'm sure he'll be a little bit frustrated with his inability for his team to put things together. Gonzalez went through the middle, but is brought down. Credit the Spanish defense. Alvarez. There's Gonzalez, the pitbull. Two players dodged. Finally brought down, well, I'm going to say it, finally brought down by a third. Now they're in behind. Pellandini, great feed. And Moneta, great line. Opening score for the money man. Cashing in here in Vancouver.
Moneta, his 4th of the weekend. But it was the work from probably one of the hardest men to tackle in the series here. Gonzalez beating about 3 or 4 Spanish defenders here. He's just so strong. A lovely offload there to Pellandini. A great vision and a great line there by Moneta to get under the sticks. It's one of the shorter tries you'll see him score. But it takes Argentina ahead here, 5-0.
Make that 7 through Pellandini's left boot. And this shows you where Moneta stands in the current series try. Lucas Lecamp also doing well for the U.S., but Mathova, the man at the top. Will Moneta catch him in this match?
Time back on.
Well, let's see what that does to the Spanish. It forced them to chase the game a little bit. Good aerial work from Herman Schultz. He's so good at it.
Pull down.
That's come off his hand.
There it was, again, a great contest, great kick, great contest. But Spain with an opportunity to attack here.
Not it. Off the top. No. The flat ball at pace. Thought about the outside. Did Legabono. Very happy to use the full width of the field. There's Bolinches. Brought down by Schultz. Really solid tackle there. Ball's gone over the top as it's gone forward. Nose to the referee. La Forga. 3 Argentinians on at the moment. Oh, there's a hand on the ball. Got away with it. Slowed things up. Again, Argentina sprinting up to take away those passing lanes out wide. Spain having to hit up midfield. They've won a penalty. Here's maybe a chance to go quickly.
Gosh, the pressure both these teams are putting on each other.
Scrum down. Time
from those defensive lines. Yes, it was the right call. There wasn't a clear release, but I'm just so impressed with the line speed and decisions around the breakdown. When you decide not to throw numbers into a breakdown, you're not wasting bullets, as they say. It allows you to have more people in your back line, and both these teams are doing an excellent job at that. And you can see the infringement there, but again, another opportunity here for Spain.
Crouch. Bind.
Well, there is our big suspended screen on the roof that can open or close. It's closed right now, thankfully. It's a little rainy in Vancouver. Laforga goes quickly, though. He's not concerned with the screen. He's concerned with getting his team back into this. Advantage being played. Very deep from the Spanish at the moment. Argentinian defense recovers. Really nice support, but he left the ball behind. Did Legabono. And he's knocked it on. And you hear the celebrations from the Pumas.
There's Fraha. There's just relentless this defense. It's not just the system, it's the one-on-one tackles. You can see the handling error difference there. It's 6-0. 6 handling errors for Spain, 0 for Argentina, but that one, it just got caught up in his players' hands there. Argentina doing what they do best, creating turnovers, and geez, you think Spain need a score here relatively soon.
You see they've had enough possession but have not done anything with it in terms of the scoreboard.
Sit.
2 minutes 15 to play. Argentina with their hands on the ball. Looking at the short side. Spain's starting to fall off a few tackles here, and that's going to be costly. Schultz still on his feet.
Stay up.
Oh, ball's loose. Who's going to get it? Ooh, Moneta cleans it up.
Stay up. No, you're putting him there.
Schultz is wrapped up. Oh, that's going to be a problem for Ponce. I don't think there was a ton of intent there, but for some reason Schultz got tipped up quite easily, Nathan.
Yeah, he's got to protect the ball carrier there.
Just move.
And I think he's going to be in some
Matt,
trouble here.
Up to you. Potential serious foul play.
Ponce.
Yeah, checking for you now, AJ.
Let's see what the TMO has to say here.
The question is potential foul play. What do you see here, Nate?
Yeah, it's definitely foul play.
Stay there.
You can't lift the
AJ,
player
I have
up.
a decision.
Yes.
There is foul play by red 8.
Yep.
He has lifted the player past the horizontal, and he has landed on his head.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that's exactly nothing else needs to be said there, really. And that's going to be a red card.
Look through the horizontal, straight down on his head. It's going to be a red card.
And it's the right call, but that changes the whole landscape of this game. Spain, a minute 41 left in it, one score back.
Who's the captain?
It's a huge advantage here for Argentina. They're going to slow it down and try to kill a bit of clock, but
We've got a scrum.
so difficult when you're down a man.
So Roberto Ponce will serve the rest of the game. The 21. No, this is a learning moment for him. I don't think a ton of malintent. It was just really awkward and obviously incredibly dangerous. Herman Schultz is up on his feet and he's doing great. Will be involved.
Crouch.
Good to see. Yeah, he's a young player.
Bind. Sit.
Right now, the task just got bigger for Spain, but they may have stolen the head there.
Yep. Around.
He said they pulled
Clear
around.
dominance forward.
And again here, Argentina just using the clock. You can see time just ticking down.
Scrum down.
Opting for the scrum. I don't expect anything too fancy from Argentina here the rest of the way. They're gonna have an overlap somewhere, a man advantage.
Okay.
But no doubt with their experience, they'll be mindful of the clock and where they're at in this game. Well, Nathan, not exactly a classic here in terms of flowing rugby, but this is how Argentina win. This is how they've won 13 of the last 14 Cup semifinals they've been in.
Offside.
Another penalty, so this clock is just ticking the wrong way if you're a Spanish fan. And there's only 6 players on the field. And we're trying to tie this up somehow.
Let's go. Make a choice. Let's go.
And you can hear the communication there from referee Jacobs, just wanting to pick things up here. It is a bit of a gray area around those penalties and stuff that teams are able to kill a bit of clock, and Argentina here.
Move. Right. Move.
15 seconds left. Spain will need to win this line out to have a shot of getting back into this game.
I'm sure we're going to see a Spanish pod go up and they get some possession somehow. Lots of movement. Textbook. Who's going to sound? And that's going to do it. Wow. The Celtics happy. Argentina 7, Spain 0 in a tight Cup semifinal here in Vancouver.